Well, welcome back to Steve's Sermon Shorts. I'm really excited about coming to you today and just kind of letting you know about some of the things that's going on in my life that I'm finding very interesting. I need your prayer action on a little bit. Next week, I'm going to be going on our children's camp. Now, you may look and say, well, Steve, you're a little old to be going on children's camp. But no, I'm going as a chaperone for the boys, and that's going to be a fun time. And it's one of these things that's very interesting because I've had youth camps throughout many years as I served as a youth minister and did a few children's camps at the same time. But it's always interesting to me with camp that what's such a neat experience about it. Because for the kids who go on camp, there's just a neat thing that happens. Yes, they have a lot of fun, a lot of building up their relationships together because you're with each other all the time instead of just, an hour on a Wednesday night, per se. But the thing that's so neat about it is seeing the spiritual growth that happens. And I think there's a couple of reasons for the spiritual growth. Number one, they kind of go at it thinking, okay, this is church camp. They're going to have Bible study and things like that they typically don't have all the time. And things of that nature. They're going to have worship every night that's really going to inspire and challenge them. But one of the things I think that really helps is the fact that they're just sequestered away from their normal life. Most of the kids and most people don't wake up to a quiet time, but at camp they will. Most people don't have a Bible study every single day. At camp, they will. Most people don't have a worship service every single day, but at camp, they will. And so the thing that's interesting about it is being sequestered away from the world and all the things that go on and just immersing yourself in God every single day brings new insights to the kids. And it's always neat to see them, really grow in their faith because their faith is something that's really put in front of them all week. Well, the thing that I think is very interesting is I wonder if we could take their example. Because many people say, I wish I could grow spiritually. I want to grow spiritually. Well, take the example of these kids. Do you have a daily unhurried quiet time every single day where you focus on God at least a little bit every day? Do you look and say, yes, you're not going to have a full worship service where, you have a band and maybe pastor speaking, but you can worship every single day in your car as you're coming home from work or whatever it is. Just have that time where you focus on God each and every day. Because if we're just focusing on God once or twice a week, our spiritual growth is going to be very slow, if growing at all. But when we grow in Him every single day, like those youth and the students will every day this week at camp, then growth is going to happen. So let's make sure that we're doing it every day, not just some days, and we'll see growth in God. Now, the thing about it I would ask you, of course, is to pray. Pray for our students and our children as they go to camp. Pray for safety as we travel. Pray for good attitudes, and it would just be a fun time. Pray for good weather. It won't be too hot. But just pray for that it will be a great time of growth for the students and for the leaders because we grow at the same time that they do. But again, thank y'all for being here. Now, I won't be here for 2 weeks because after we do the youth camp, then we get the Southern Baptist Convention in Anaheim. So I will see you guys in 3 weeks with hopefully some great news to tell you about growth that has happened in our youth, maybe even in our Southern Baptists. So again, hope to see y'all in 3 weeks. See y'all later.